Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. This is just a little test that I'm going to be running just for like 20 or so minutes to see if I'm able to stream this game in good old HDR. So if you're out there and you have an HDR phone, an HDR monitor, make sure that it is turned on and you should be able to watch this in HDR. So with that being said, I'm just going around here and testing a few things just to see if I can get it to run, see if everything works correct, and all that stuff. This is the remastered edition of Horizon Zero Dawn. This remastered edition has improved cutscenes, improved graphics that are close to par with Horizon Forbidden West. They've changed some of the cutscenes around too. They've added all new dialogue and stuff like that to make them seem more seamless when you're actually in conversations and things like that. Kind of up to par with Forbidden West as well. But really, this main test right here is specifically just to test that HDR is working. You can see the frames I'm getting in the top right. That is with these specific settings on. DLS is set to quality, but frame generation is off. We can turn frame generation on. So I would be going from about around mid 80s to now probably in the 100s at least, I'd say. Close to 100. 99, so we did bump up some. Hello, Lady K. Again, we are just testing the HDR. So for those of you out there that do have an HDR monitor or phone, please let me know in the comments. I'm just going to play a few missions here just to test some things. Yeah. Poor Piggy. Gonna get used to everything again here, of course, as always. Game looks great. They've updated her model. Like, you could totally see that everything is significantly better now. Pretty cool. I think it looks a lot better. But you'd have to have recently played the original. Even the original still looks great. No reason for this remaster to actually exist. But nonetheless, I felt that this was the perfect time to actually go out and finally decide to do a platinum journey for this game, which is something we've wanted to do for such a long time, but just haven't went around and done it yet. And I figured this is, well,
you're not gonna like this.
This is the time to do it, right? I think there's like an achievement for breaking this. Not for this one specifically, but for breaking all the ones that are in. I think you just have to do just the one thing. So what's up, Sean? So let me know if you guys have I don't know what you're watching on. Sean, what are you watching on? Lady K, what are you watching this on? You're watching it on a phone. Let's just take a look at one of the cutscenes here and see what they've improved as well.
Well, an outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Already you could see they've improved it because
the way you keep looking
the cutscenes before, they were literally just, the conversations, they would just stand still.
You'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
1080p 60, looking good? Nice.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors.
Awesome, Tim. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Samsung S22. You know, I used to love getting Samsung phones, but then I switched back to iPhone in like 2019. I've had the same phone since then. Watching on iPhone in 4K looks crispier and visuals are awesome.
Last time I visited,
are you watching it in I don't know, does the iPhone have HDR? I'm not sure.
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens.
Natalie says watching on
What can I
iPhone.
say?
Does it say
Special
HDR
weapons
though?
don't come cheap.
Are you watching from an HDR screen?
I can
If
pay.
you're not, it should still
Took
look
down a
really, really
scrapper
good.
Not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
It's a tripcaster. Just showing you like kind of just a few missions here. Quality on your iPad 4 Pro. Is it in HDR? Let's see. There we go. Tripcaster equip.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster,
2160p HDR, nice. So it should be definitely a lot more colory.
Exciting
And
enough without a bunch of shock wire.
it should even be
traps to trip
much
over.
prettier in HDR. If I'm
Really?
not, like these muscles are
Could've
like
fooled me.
a lot bigger in HDR. So in case you didn't know. But already you can tell from the remastered and the regular edition that the cutscenes, they move around a little bit more. You know, there's more life to them, just kind of like how they did in the second game. So
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
looks good
You
on
can
Google
stop
Pixel.
worrying.
Awesome.
The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
figured. But
I've
I don't
dived into
mind you.
HDR streaming before, but I was like, this game looks so good, especially in HDR. I wanted to see if I can do this platinum in HDR. So
Why do you take the risk? Trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah.
that's a tough question.
Got caught poking around one of the
Is
metal
all
ruins
are
out
ever going to
beyond the
remake or
Embrace.
do another Hitman
Matriarch
game?
said I
Right
was
now they're
tainted
focused
and
on
gave me 5 years.
James Bond.
What did you see in the ruins?
So
Nothing
I
I
hope
can
they
make
do,
sense
but
of.
I don't
After
know.
my
I mean,
shunning,
if they can just keep
I'd
updating what they
tried
have,
getting
then there's
back
no
in
reason
Mother's
for
heart,
them
but
to do
everyone
a
I
new
knew
one.
had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned.
16-bit.
I like it better out here.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no.
Oh, I can't believe how
I don't think
awesome
anyone
this
knows
game
what he
looks,
did,
man.
but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here.
Remember, this is the first
Same
one.
as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay.
I don't remember when this one came
Be
out.
sure
I want to
take
say
a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got
2017,
something that could
maybe.
give you an
When
edge in
did
the proving.
Zero Dawn come out? That's a good question.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. Good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
I've got what I need.
Hopefully
Time to
adding
get lost at
maps,
the North
levels, maybe things like that, but I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to say. There's your tripcaster. Aim at the ground near an enemy and fire at 2 spots to place a shock. Stun an enemy that crosses the wire. Yeah, we know how it works. So,
Getting soaked from melted snow.
I gotta be honest, this game is looking really good. Now, I went out and purchased this edition. Now, I already had the PlayStation 4 edition. So when I went out and purchased this, because I wanted to play it on PC, because in PC, they've got the PlayStation thing now where you can actually unlock trophies while you're unlocking achievements. So as you can see, this is the, you know, we haven't even tried to unlock any achievements yet because I actually am using a save from a previous version of the game before, so no achievements are showing up here on this one. But it's very interesting because, you know, this is supposed to be able to, like I said, unlock achievements or trophies for the PlayStation version as well, which means essentially I'm doing double, you know, playing a game on PC and still earning those PlayStation trophies, which is pretty cool. Are you seeing some steady or juddering? something like that. 2017 was the original release date. Yeah, I knew it was around somewhere in there. And I thought I you know what, I was, as I was going over like through certain games that I wanted to try for doing platinums on, you know, I had spoken to myself and I was like, what do I want to do? What new, that's not necessarily new, but what game would I want to cover? Something that obviously is going to need to have stealth in it, because we haven't done stealth stuff in a while. And I really was starting to feel like I've kind of not done a lot of stealthy things in a little bit of time, and I was kind of pissed at myself for that. So obviously they don't have the stealth in, I don't have stealth available to me yet, so, because it's still the beginning of the game, so you don't have like, well, you could go up and stealth them yet. Alright, let's try this. Whoa, hello. Why don't you come over? Oh, he jumped over it like a little poo-poo head. Nice. Cool. Watch Dogs is a little bit tougher because it's got multiplayer in it. In any game that requires you to have achievements or trophies that pertain to multiplayer can be really tough, especially on a game that not really many people are actually playing anymore. So that's what makes it really tough when trying to say, hey, should I do games like that? Because honestly, I would love to do the Watch Dogs series. I would love to. But with multiplayer trophies, that makes it so hard because not a lot of people are playing those games anymore. Those games they're older, and there's probably nobody really playing, you know, that anymore right now. So that's just one of the things that makes it really tough. So how does the game look like it's running fine? Like, do you guys see like a flickering right here? I wonder if that's DLSS. Do you see a flickering on the screen? Let's see what happens if I turn off frame generation. Also, another thing for you guys to note is totally forgot what I was about ready to say. Yeah, it looks like the flickering went away. So I think DLSS generation, remember this is a new release, even though this is an older game, but it got newly released, this version of it. Yes, I've beat this game, gosh, how many times have I beat this game, everybody? I think twice. I did my original playthrough of this game back when it first came out. Then I did another one. Actually, you know what? Maybe I've only beat this game once. And then I did a Frozen Wilds right before Forbidden West came out, right? So, yes, I do have a full playthrough on the hardest difficulty of this game. That's on the channel from when the game first came out. See, we're at the point in the game where it's still at the very, very beginning, and you can't even ride mounts yet or anything like that, because I'm just trying to see how the game is running and see how the settings that I have and everything working, not working, that kind of thing. Because normally you'd be able to go right up to these guys and be able to ride them.
That's got their attention.
But you can't right now. So far, though, I will definitely say PC version's running good. I've heard some bad things. I've heard people say that the PC version wasn't running good. Now, I know I got a beefy system. Obviously, you guys, you know that. And, you know, I can only tell you how things run on my own system and rig that I have. So, for those of you that don't have a, you know, an RTX 4090, you know, maybe it doesn't run as good. But so far, I haven't had really any crashes or anything that's been, you know, weird. Anything like that. Hey, Daniel. Visually, as you can see, the game looks significantly better than it ever has before.
And one of these.
So, kudos to them, even though the game really didn't need an update. Yeah, Astrobot's pretty cool, so enjoy that one. But essentially, this is how the game's going to look when we do the stream. I haven't decided if we're going to start tomorrow or if I'm not going to start till Tuesday. But as you can see, everything seems to be working good. Now, we get, right now, as you can see in the top right corner, we're getting 80-some frames. So this is with DLSS, 80-some frames. Now, if I turn DLSS completely off, so now it's all off. This is just running straight up native 4K, no DLSS method or anything like that. It's going to go down to about 66. So we're still getting over 60-some frames. But this is true 4K right here now, what you're seeing. I have Platinum Hitman Absolution. I have not Platinum Hitman 3 yet. That's something we're going to be doing in the future. I've done Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes Platinum, and then eventually we're going to do a Metal Gear Solid 5. It's just a little trickier because there's multiplayer trophies in that one as well. You know what I'm saying? So some of those are going to be really, really hard. Eventually I will do Metal Gear Solid 1, 2. I just did playthroughs for Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 right before the new edition came out, so I decided not to do them because I literally just did them. Full-on stealthy playthroughs, and I felt like it was pointless to do them, to play it all over again immediately, you know. They've upgraded the water. Look, the water is not, it's like it's not on par with Forbidden West, but they have really updated it though, for sure. Looks better. Actually, you can see through it a lot easier. I'm a little worried about the Hitman 3 Platinum because there are so many different things that you have to do. So I have to really look at that and study it to see what exactly entails to get the Hitman Platinum. This game is still so beautiful. Weird. Love the animations. How's it running though? Is it still running really good? Oh, of course. I'm definitely going to Platinum Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta for sure. Like, oh yeah. Let's see, even running without DLSS, I'm still getting above 60. Which is all you could ever want. I mean, which makes it still a very, very enjoyable. But, you know, when you can still get even more, you're going to want to put DLSS on. And I don't think DLSS really takes away from that. Just keep it on quality. But I probably might just leave frame generation off. Because frame generation, although it gives you way more. See, we bumped up to 80 some now. So we gained 20 more right there. Which is cool. 86 seems like a decent number to me, to where I feel like it's smooth enough that I don't ever have to worry about anything. Movement's really good. I mean, these games are just some of the best looking games. It actually kind of makes me want to see what Forbidden West looks like on PC. Because I played the PS5 version, and I mean, that version looks really good.
They're scanning for me.
Nice. I mean, this game still feels so good. Do you think this could start a trend with Metal Gear? I mean, I hope so, because I would love to see some of the original games remastered that same way. But all we can do is hope it's going to be really good and play it, and, you know, that's all we can do, right? I hope it's going to be good. I think it will. Like, I don't see any reason why, because from the way that I've seen that they're remaking it is just a straight up one-to-one remake, essentially. So there's literally no reason why it wouldn't. Hey, Sean, I don't suppose that there's a brick here. I don't see any bricks. I wasn't even expecting to get any donations. I was just trying to do a little test here. So I appreciate the donation, man. But yeah, I mean, so far this looks really good, and it seems like it's running good. Looks like you can't just drop down into a crouch here because you're... There you can. I mean, look at the detail. They've added, like, they've changed her face so that it now matches the model from actually in Forbidden West. It's a $10 upgrade if you have the PS4 version already. If you're getting the PS5 version, I think it's also a $10 upgrade if you had the Steam version. I didn't have the Steam version, and I wanted to play it on Steam. So yes, I went and spent $50 again to get this. So I'm hoping that, you know, I'm hoping people will tune in when we actually do it. My favorite one is Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, but this looks good. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, this is just the beginning area. It's just, I know, it's not much. It's essentially the complete edition with just higher, like, they've changed the models around. They've added new cinematics, new, what do you call it, motion capture. They've changed, they've made the foliage look more like Forbidden West as opposed to the other one, so the grass was never as green, I guess you could say. So the colors are more vibrant. The model for Aloy is upgraded, updated, and all that good stuff. But again, essentially this is me just really willing to test. See how that's doing. And so far, I think it looks fairly decent here. I'm checking out something real quick. Doing a properties overlay scene to blend. So the only negative thing is this. When I stream in HDR, I need to figure out how I can still stream on Twitch regular to OBS, because when I stream in HDR right now, there's a lot of settings you have to go into, right? Like, I'll show you guys here. So there's a lot of settings here that you got to go into. Excuse me. So you can see that I'm streaming at 40 megabytes a second, otherwise known as 40,000 kilobytes a second. You can see it doesn't take a lot of the computer usage, and I'm streaming in 60 FPS. So if we go into our settings and then we go to stream and then output here, you can see that we're doing it in our preset as medium quality. First things first, go to advanced. And you'll see that the color space needs to be in 10-bit, and it needs to be Rec 2100 PQ, which is the HDR quality. So you have to set that first. Then you go over here and you have to make sure that it's in Vink. 40,000 here. And you got to make sure the profile's on main 10. Otherwise it won't work. But here lies the problem. So here is where I stream to Twitch. As you notice, I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. Yes, exactly, Daniel. I need to make back the 60 for Red Dead, or how much was Red Dead? Red Dead was 50, I think. I don't think it was 60. Red Dead was 50 and this one's 50. So I would need to make back the 100. So hopefully out of those two, when I finally do Red Dead, we'll make that back for that one, and hopefully we'll have some decent people in here. I just did the platinum for Resident Evil 3. So we still have Resident Evil 2 to do. We still have 4 to do, but we just finished just about a month ago, not even a month ago, Resident Evil 3's platinum. So as you can see here, right? This is what I use to stream to Twitch. So stream it in 1080. Bit rate at 6,000. Stay fresh. Thank you for the follow, even though I'm not live on Twitch. So 6,000. I stream it at fast, so low quality. But like I said, the problem is if you look, oh, there's a new version of this. I need to maybe download the new version. I'm using version 1.49, so I wonder if I need to do the better version. This is using my, I'm streaming off of my OBS settings from my other one. So when you look at this right now, I might have to do a test on this. Right now, as you can see here, this is my vertical source and my vertical scene. See how it switches a few moments later, and then the other one there. So right now it's on vertical scene. So it's literally streaming the exact same thing. So if we were to like move this up, you could see it a little bit better. And you can see it's essentially streams the exact same thing. But that's a problem because Twitch doesn't do HDR. Therefore, I don't know exactly what's going to happen because it's taking this source here, which is my scene to vertical source. And you got here vertical scenes right here. So that takes that away because we're in scene 2, I guess. See, no properties available. So this is what makes it tough. See, I can't go into properties and I can't switch it to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a test on Twitch right now too, at the same time. So for any of you that can go over to Twitch real quick, even though it's not going to say it's Horizon, it's going to say it's a completely different game. It's going to be hilarious. I want you to tell me, like maybe Renee or Natalie, one of you go over to Twitch real quick and just tell me how the stream looks over there, okay? So let me bring that back down. I'm going to click this button. Here we go. When trying to connect to the server, more information needs. Cannot perform, there you go. Cannot perform 10-bit encoder on this encoder. So let me go to settings. Make sure it's set on there. Let's try. Hey, wait a second. It's gone. What happened here? Where's it going? There it goes. Oh, that was weird. Let me try this again. Okay, there you go. So, Renee, I want you to go over to Twitch real quick. I want anybody over there and just tell me how this looks. Does it look washed out? I think that's the biggest thing that I want to make sure that it doesn't look like super washed out. So I don't know if I want to use, because I can also use controller too. Is it streaming over on Twitch right now? It says it is. Oh, nope, it just started again. I'm wondering if maybe it's not working. Let me go over to Twitch real quick too and I can take a look. It doesn't say I'm live, actually. And it keeps restarting over and over again, doesn't it? So, no stream on Twitch? Okay, so those settings did not work. Let me try this one. If that's the only encoder I can do... I can try here. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it a shot, see if that works. No, that one doesn't work either. With high precision color formats. Yeah, see, it's... HDR output is currently disabled for this output. That's the only problem. So I need to figure out. That's why I might not stream tomorrow and I might not do the stream until Tuesday, so I can figure out how I can still stream on Twitch while doing HDR over here. Yeah, it's going to be tough because I can't figure out exactly, because I use this. So the other option that I can do is this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try something here. Again, this stream is just for testing, so if you guys don't care about me testing, then you don't have to be here, but I'm just here trying to figure some stuff out. So I'm bringing up Twitch Studio. I wonder if I could stream Twitch Studio on here. Unable to load Twitch. Hold on. Does Twitch Studio no longer work? Update to the latest stable version. Probably have a really old version, so let's see if doing an update might do something while it's doing that. Nope. So, does Twitch Studio no longer work? Let's see. Oh my god, it hasn't worked since May 30th of 2024. So Twitch is discontinuing support for Twitch Studio to redirect resources to other areas such as mobile clips and the Discovery feed. Twitch. Okay, so this is what I could do. I could do Streamlabs. So let's try Streamlabs. Of course, it's been a very long time since I've actually even... I mean, look at that. Wow. 982 updates or something. I don't know. That's a lot. All right. It's like, if you guys remember, this is the old one I was using at the beginning of... Oh, that's crazy. That is an old one. One I haven't used in forever. Amazingly enough, still get these showing up. I haven't used this one in forever. Okay, so let's just take a look at this real quick. Capture specific window. Let's use it. Okay. Now, that probably looks washed. I still should be able... Limit capture frame rate, SLI, capture mode, Windows, patch, capture cursor, NIGs, capture there, such as Steam, hook rate, normal. Yes. Now, if I turned on, I would like it. OBS does a when stream on Twitch, my Twitch notices pop up when you go live on Twitch because YouTube notice. So yeah, so Twitch will always, because it sends like an email to anybody that's got me on their notification list. So most people will see that I'm going live on Twitch better than they do on YouTube. It's crazy. But as you can see there, if I switch that over to, because I'm playing in HDR, but I want it to do, I don't know if it actually does it. Maybe I think I know what it is. So take this off. And I need to set up a source with screen capture source, I believe it is. Okay, and then I need it to be right there. Capture window. There we go. We'll do it like that. Okay. Right. So I got the screen capture. Now let's go to properties. Show additional settings. Capture cursor. Oh my gosh. So in... I guess that looks somewhat decent. All right, let me go on settings. I got to set this up real quick to stream to Twitch. All right. Now, gotta log out and then log back in using Twitch real quick. Be good. Should be logged into Twitch. Okay, so I should be good, I think. Yep, Twitch. All right. Let me change this. Horizon Zero Dawn. Remastered. Test. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to confirm and go live. Sure you want to go live? Go live. All right, so this is the test, everybody. I am now live on Twitch. Should be live on Twitch. So do me a favor and go and tell me what that looks like. We lost a lot of frames. Now we're down to 70. So maybe I would put this back on DLSS just so that, because we're losing a lot of frames. How's everything looking? All right, it does say that I'm live, so that's good. And I just wrote a message in Twitch. How does it look? Obviously, I don't have my mic set up over there. Let me move around a little bit. Yeah, do me a favor. Some people go over to Twitch real quick and tell me how it looks. On my phone, it looks fine. I mean, it looks... Does it look washed out, though?
Are you out there? Brom, can you hear me?
I think it looks fine.
Brom, please!
Who are you calling out for?
A little bit
Do you
more...
need help?
The colors aren't the
I have
same.
nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence...
Yeah, it
has
looks
ended.
good.
He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
Now the only thing is I've got no camera set up, so I don't even know if that's even possible. Let's see. Face cam. Hold on just a sec. Source. Video capture device. Add a new source. MX Brio. You know, it might not do it because I'm doing, yeah, I might not be able to like do. What do you mean their hair looks stiff? Let's- yeah, so that's the only problem. So is I cannot get, unless I went and took my other camera and hooked it up and brought it in here, I wouldn't be able to have my camera on. Yeah, it's the only thing.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really
If it breaks, it's Brandon's fault.
Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall so I knew Brom's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Brom was always a little different, a little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart.
Well,
and
everything's
never
looking
let
like
him
it's
alone.
running. I just
I
can't
was
figure
gone
out how to
about
get a
an hour.
camera.
The hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brom struck back with a rock and
All because
split
so-
the man's skull. Spirits made
This
him
would be a
do it,
problem if I
he
just
said.
streamed regular and not in
Whispers of the
HDR on
forgotten.
YouTube. But I really want to stream in HDR on
It cost
YouTube.
him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brom used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
I mean, from what I can tell, everything looks like it's... Seems like it's running decent. Man, if I could only figure out how to use the vertical one. This is interesting. Using Streamlabs on one and then regular OBS on the other. like, let me ask you this. Does me streaming in HDR, does that make this so much more enjoyable for you guys out there that are watching this on YouTube? Does me streaming in HDR make this game, or make your enjoyment of my streams more enjoyable? Is this something that you think looks good enough to want to continue to do? And they really did kill it with the colors in this remastered.
This must be Brom's camp. Better clear out those watchers. Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp. Whose knife is this? Did someone attack Brom with it? Looks like more blood leading away from here. There, a bucket. Did someone bring the blood to the camp? The trail of blood ends here, but whoever left it must have also left tracks.
I do like how this game does its side missions and stuff. Oh, that got me. It's because I'm just trying to kind of rush a little bit here. Not focusing too much, but it seems like we did get it to work. So I can stream still on the two different
There,
locations.
the trail of blood ends here. But whoever left it must have also
So
left
that's at
tracks.
least a good sign. He's very nimble for being able to do this over and over again. Hey, Casey. We're just testing HDR here.
That's twisted. I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this boar. If Brahm did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine?
Yeah, Daniel, I know I still need to add a camera, but I can't do that right now because my second camera's downstairs, and unfortunately it doesn't look like I can take cameras between. I was hoping I'd be able to do that, but it does not look like
Scrapper's picking at.
I can take cameras between Streamlabs and regular OBS.
Quietly.
Oh, they got me again. That's because I'm just trying to get through this just to see. But I think that's pretty much all I needed to really do is just to test to see if I could run the HDR. And the HDR is running. Now I just need to figure out how I can get a camera on Twitch. Because you guys don't want to watch a stream without a camera on Twitch, right? That would seem kind of pointless, but... It still kills me. Now I feel like I'm determined. Like I got to kill this thing. Oh, I just was one hit away. Oh my gosh. I've got to get this thing. I've got to get it. I cannot. Gotcha. There it is. See, sometimes you just got to be smart.
That's twisted. I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this boar. I'll tuck that away.
Examine the destroyed Watcher. I'm so confused right now. Oh. I think I need to maybe take him out.
Red light means trouble.
Oh, two of them. How many Watchers do I need to take out?
Mine now.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Looks like it was a Watcher. If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
I feel like I gotta finish this now, right? Just for the sake of...
Someone loaded these supplies.
I hate how you have to be at like at a certain angle.
Brahm was an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now? The supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. Not until you promise.
Oh, we actually made it. Hey, Vic.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brom.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
I'm not shouting. I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
They say not to listen, but Alara always said, never ignore a speaker I can see. All right, I'll hear you out.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the forgotten, souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things, hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. O is with me. They take care of me, keep me company, help me, except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom, you're alive. I'm sorry
No.
I need no...
How can you be so...
But surely
Brom isn't ready.
There's a place.
you will be. Thank you, Aloy.
I'm just skipping that because we'll see that when we actually do our playthrough. All right, there's the side quest complete. The Forgotten. Ooh, we got a remarkable box. All right, I think this is going to be so much fun, everybody. I think it's going to be a lot of fun doing this, getting this platinum again. Or not again, I've never done the first one. So let me take a moment here and look at what this says. All right. This is what she says. One playthrough, 40 hours long, 79 trophies. That's 79? See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 4, 6, 8, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 53, 4, 5. It's only 55 trophies. So my guess is there's also extra trophies for the DLC. So it doesn't look like you need to get the platinum. Again, you don't need to do, obviously, the Frozen Wilds, I don't think. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about $157, that was at $9.58. Yeah, so that was just recently. Here we go. So save right here. This is one thing I'm concerned about. Let me show you. So, return to title screen. Sign in to PlayStation. I clicked sign in. Sign in manually. Okay. Okay. Welcome. Looks like it's signing in, and then watch. Boom. Signed out. So, is this not working? I can't figure out the Twitch cam when you're doing HDR. I have to hook up another camera in order to do the Twitch cam. So I don't have the camera on me right now. It's downstairs, so I can easily hook it up, but I just don't have it on me right now. That's the only way I can see myself doing the HDMR on YouTube and then having the non-HDMR on Twitch. But for whatever reason, I have not been able to figure out how to do this. I've tried signing in, I don't know how many times, and it signs in for a split second, says it's signed in, and then immediately says I'm signed out. So and you're supposed to hit Shift F1 to go into it, so I can't figure that out yet. Yeah, that's something I can't figure out quite yet. Again, nothing would change if I just didn't stream in HDR, but I feel like this is such a pretty game. I want to try to stream in HDR. Obviously, I got it working. It's just figuring out how to get it work, how to do the Twitch thing, which I've figured it out. But now it's just adding the camera, adding a second camera so that Twitch has its own camera. Oh, that's what I'm going to do, Bala. I'm going to explore everything. We're going to do every side mission. We're going to do everything that requires, you know, you to be able to get the platinum. So that's the whole point of these platinum gameplays that we do. We'll probably be doing this game for the next few weeks. Would be my guess. 40-hour game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really feeling Horizon Zero Dawn right now, Remastered. I was going to wait on it a little bit, but since Dragon Age didn't do as good as I was hoping it was going to do, because a lot of people, they just don't care about Dragon Age on my channel. Now, some of you do, and I appreciate those of you that do, which is why I'm not going to stop playing Dragon Age. It's just, when it comes to making money, I'm going to be smarter and play stealth-oriented game like Horizon Zero Dawn, which I feel is going to be a little bit better, I think, for the channel. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably diddle-daddle around and figure out how I can get the second camera hooked up to Twitch. I might do another test stream, but as of right now, I don't think I'll start tomorrow. I think I'll start on Tuesday. Since we did a Saturday stream and we did a Sunday stream here, trying to figure this out, so I think we will start our adventures in Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that'll give everybody enough time to get ready for it. And then we'll start our adventures with Aloy. And that means next year we will continue on with our adventures at some point with Horizon Forbidden West. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Hopefully I can figure out what's going on with the PlayStation thing, because I want to make sure It says sometimes you can't log on due to privacy settings on PC and stream. I don't have this problem when I'm doing Ghost of Tsushima. Where is privacy settings? Limited data, full data. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't say anything about needing to have that on. So let me see. Let's see if this worked. Let's see if Green just gave us the correct response. Oh, the sign-in email address password you entered isn't. Oh, now it's incorrect? Oh, that's why. Okay, let's see if that works. So, it's signed in again. And it's signed out again. Shift F1. Nope. Shift F1. Shift F1. Shift. Nope. Maybe a quit and restart. See if that does it. Oh, no, nothing. Let's try this one more time. Yep, see? It stopped already, see? The moment it starts, it stops. I got privacy settings on full data. See? It should work. It should work. Because it says even on limited data, account data, information required to sign in. So it should still let you work. So yeah, at this point, I don't know. I'll have to look into it, and that's something I'll probably... When was my last time I updated PS5s? You know what? That could be a thing, because I haven't plugged in my PS5 in a while. Hold on. This could totally be something. PS5. Yeah, it's true. Give it a second. It's got to reset. I mean, because I haven't plugged my PS5 in for a while. So if it's not that, then it's Brandon's fault. It's probably most likely Brandon's fault, I would say. Very impressed with this so far. Back to Thetis. Are you enjoying the game? It's so fun, right, man? I wish it was doing better for me. I really do. Like I said, I still want to do some streams on it, though. I'm not going to fully give up on that. So... all right, let's see. What the hell's going on? You don't think I gave it a chance? I mean, dude, in the second stream, I had 30 people watching. I gave it a chance, man. I did 2 streams, each about 4 to 5 hours long, and I only had 30 people watching. I think not enough people on this channel want to watch it, and so I have to be smart, man. Trust me, I know it sucks, but I mean, it's the right call. I mean, it's just that it's plain and simple. But I know you really want me to play it, and I do too. But it's not. It's not gonna make any money, man. Come on, I gotta be smart. So 1023 was the last software update. It says I'm up to date. I have the latest version. Okay, so now I've at least done that. Let me see if that... did anything. Try this again. Sign me right back out. Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, the thing about my channel is I need to start catering to the people that are here and not to the people that are not here. Because the more that I keep trying, and I've tried this over and over, the more that I keep trying to play games outside of my wheelhouse, it seems the less money I make and the more upsetting it is, and the more drive, the less drive I have to do things. I have to understand this is what this channel is about. It's what people came here to see. They like to see stealth. They like to see those types of things. I'm all about showing off different games on the channel, but as far as doing those games in a full-on playthrough, I just don't think people are going to be, you know, they not the people on my channel. Unfortunately, my channel is not getting outside enough attention, so therefore it can't really bring in new people if the people that are here aren't watching. People here have to watch to bring in new people. So you see how that kind of flows? It's a sucky cycle, man, and it's so hard to break. But I could sit here and play Dragon Age all day long, and it would go from 30, it'd go to 20, it'd go to 10, and eventually it'd go down to like 5 people. And so I gotta make decisions that totally suck sometimes. So let's bring back some stealth, and hopefully that'll pay off and help keep the bills paid. So I hate making these types of decisions, but I'm gonna try this Let me try something here. Try something a little different. Hmm. Let's try my other account. Hmm. Excuse me. Sorry. Where'd it go? There's. All right. Okay. I think that worked. Look, it works. So, I need to understand this better. So, as of right now, from what I'm seeing, my normal Shop S Smart account is working fine. But my other one is not. What? So this is working. This account's working. Why is my other one not working? Hey, Bobby. Let me try this again. I know. Is it because I didn't pay for PlayStation Access? Is that why? In my other account? That can't be right. You shouldn't have to pay for the PlayStation account. You should just have to have a PlayStation account, right? Trying to log in again with my Strain01 Platinum account. There it goes again. Failed. So this has nothing to do with PlayStation being stupid. This has something to do with it's not allowing me to sign in with a different account. So you can't have more than one Steam associated to your PlayStation account? How does that... Do I have to unlink... I think I know what I might have to do. I think you might have to unlink your PlayStation. Where's it at? Maybe it's in accessibility. I'd have to find out where this is. I don't even know where it would be. It'd have to be under pause. No, it's not under there. I know it's in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I just saw it. I don't know where it went. Here it goes. Unlinked from PlayStation. There we go. Okay. Connect to PlayStation. Here we go. Now, let's see if this works. That's what I get for creating a second account. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Now I'm good. This is what I want. Yes, this is what I want. I want this account to be hooked up to my PlayStation. Let me explain why. Because this account is the account that I'm playing all of the new games that I play on PlayStation and get platinums for. I have not played any PlayStation games on my old account, my Shop S Mart account, and to get platinums for anything like that. They've all been on the newer one. So probably take a while to load up the trophies and stuff, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. So this is my new account. Let me just search something real quick here. Make sure I'm good. Yep, Strain 01 Platinum. All good there. Yep. Now the trophy thing ain't loading up, but that just might be because it's got to take a little bit of time. This is just a test, Damien. I'm just testing things here for when we start on Tuesday. We're going to start on Tuesday, so. Okay, the good news is, though, we got our thing hooked up. So now what should happen is that when I do play this game on here and I'm unlocking achievements on Steam, they should also unlock over on my PlayStation 5 account here. That's what should technically be happening. Yep, see? Even though it says 0% because we haven't done anything yet, but there it is. So you've got all of this here. Remastered itself has 56 trophies. And looks like there's also a New Game Plus, but we're probably not going to do New Game Plus. We'll probably just do the 56 to get the platinum. See, the New Game Plus has completed on ultra hard difficulty. I don't even think there's a difficulty one slated for the regular game. That's what I love about PlayStation, man. They separate their trophies from the DLC. So smart. And then you got the Frozen Wilds, has 9, has its own. And then you even got Feats ones here too. Wow. Yeah, so right now we're focused on Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Yeah. And I think I'm also planning on doing The Last of Us Part 1 sometime soon too. And I want to get that one out of the way because next year I do want to do Last of Us Part 2 Platinum as well. And Last of Us Part 2 next year should be coming out on PlayStation and PC. So when Part 2 comes out, I can do it the same way. I can get the platinum from Part 2 on PlayStation and PC at the same time. So you're knocking it out on both, which I think is a really, really cool thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think we're good. That's it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for, tuning in with me. I appreciate you guys. I know that I've been just kind of like messing around and stuff like that, but it's all for a good purpose. Yeah, sorry, Cash, I didn't talk to you over there, but I don't have the camera hooked up over there, so I have to like get the camera from downstairs, have 2 cameras hooked up, because if I want to do HDR on YouTube, I can't use OBS to stream on Twitch at the same time. I have to bring up another instance of OBS. And I might be able to do that too, because I think you can have more than one. Can't you have more than one instance of OBS? I'm pretty sure you can do that. Hold on. I'm pretty sure you can do that. I gotta try this. Okay, so I just brought up a second instance of OBS. I gotta see if this works. All right, so there is the second instance of OBS, and it is actually working. Now, here's the kicker. Camera still doesn't work, so you can't have 2 separate instances of OBS and have your camera work. You see how my camera stopped on the other one? No, it's still working, but here we go. Because look here, I got 2 instances of OBS. This is 1, and this is 2. Now, do you see how one of them has this up with my camera? The other one. Oh, I'm glad you loved it, Renee. I do remember you playing that. I'm glad you got it, bud. I'll have to use you for some advice then when we go over it. It's still the camera situation that's going on, which is the same problem with the other one. So you can't use 2 instances of your camera in 2 separate things. So you have to have 2 cameras, one for Twitch, one for YouTube, if you're doing it that way, all because of HDR. But I think HDR could be worth it. If I could start playing all of my games in HDR and the quality is like so good, I mean, why would I not want to do that? I mean, doesn't that make the most sense? I mean, that'd be like a smart thing to do, right? But yeah, so I think this test was a success, and I'll figure everything out, man. Again, I apologize to everybody. I mean, I never once said that I'm definitely doing a platinum for Dragon Age Velguard. At the very least, we were going to do a few streams so we can check out the game. Unfortunately, when we did the second stream, we didn't even get over 35 people in the stream. And that tells me right there that not enough people on this channel want to see the game. And I have to, I mean, wouldn't you guys agree that I have to do what's best for this channel and to keep it going, as opposed to anything else? Because let's say I would continue to just keep streaming Dragon Age for the next few weeks, because it's over a 60-hour game. It will take over a few weeks to finish. Let's say I just kept streaming Dragon Age, and if only 30 people were watching by the time the second stream rolled up, when we get to the 14th or 15th stream, how many people do you think would still be watching? I get it. Some days, might be higher than others, but realistically, I just don't think the people would be there. And so, yeah, I just don't. I mean, I hate making this decision, but I got to do what I feel is the best course for me to continue this channel and keep and keep going. And I feel like we need to do more stealth games, and Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is a stealth game at heart. And Dragon Age has zero stealth in it. So I just look at the facts, and I gotta go with what the facts are. Hello, bud. How you doing? You know, I just feel like I gotta be smart, and hopefully this is the smarter decision. That's what I'll pray for. I'll pray that this is the smarter choice. Okay. But that's going to be it, everybody. So thank you all for tuning in for the almost 2-hour stream that we did here for this HDR test. I hope you guys got to check this out on HDR, and you actually put your phones on HDR, or your TVs or whatever it was, so I could actually see that this was running correctly. But I think it was. And yeah. So that was kind of weird. Lucas, what are you? Oh gosh, what are you doing donating in the stream that I'm not even taking serious? It's just a test. Everyone, give a big shout out to my brother from another mother, Lucas. Big shout out, Luke. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that, dude. Thank you. It's good to see you again, Lucas. I hope you're doing well, and we will start our Horizon Zero Dawn adventures on Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see all you there for that. I will try to get everything set up so we are good to go on Tuesday. And I hope the rest of you have a great night. Be safe, enjoy life, and live and love. And remember, Tuesday is election day here. So it's gonna be a doozy. All right. Love you. Thank you so much, Lucas. And of course, thank you also to Sean for the donations today. Means a lot. Love you all, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.